As a Christian, it's essential to approach the topic of climate change with a critical and nuanced perspective, recognizing that the dominant narrative may not be entirely accurate or biblical. The notion of a fake climate change agenda suggests that there are underlying motivations and ideologies driving the conversation, which may not align with Christian values. To fight back against this perceived agenda, Christians can employ several strategies that promote truth, biblical stewardship, and responsible citizenship. Firstly, Christians should seek to understand the biblical perspective on creation care and environmental stewardship. The Bible teaches that humans are entrusted with the responsibility to manage and care for God's creation. Genesis 1:28, Psalm 24:1. This mandate is often referred to as the cultural mandate or dominion mandate. By understanding their role as stewards of the earth, Christians can approach environmental issues with a sense of purpose and biblical authority. However, it's crucial to distinguish between legitimate concerns about environmental degradation and the ideological agendas that often accompany them. The climate change narrative has been hijacked by ideologies such as secular humanism, socialism, and globalism, which can be at odds with Christian values. Christians should be aware of these underlying agendas and critically evaluate the information presented to them. To counter the fake climate change agenda, Christians can engage in respectful and informed dialogue with others. This involves listening to different perspectives, asking questions, and presenting alternative viewpoints based on biblical principles and scientific evidence. By engaging in constructive conversations, Christians can help to create a more nuanced and balanced discussion around climate change. Another approach is to support organizations and initiatives that promote biblical stewardship and responsible environmental practices. There are numerous Christian organizations, such as the Cornwall Alliance and the Acton Institute, that advocate for a balanced and biblical approach to environmental issues. These organizations often provide excellent resources, research, and commentary on climate change and related topics. Christians can also take action in their local communities by promoting sustainable practices in environmental stewardship. This can involve participating in local conservation efforts, reducing waste, and supporting environmentally responsible businesses. By demonstrating a commitment to responsible stewardship, Christians can show that they care about the environment and are willing to take practical steps to protect it. In addition, Christians should be prepared to challenge the myths and misinformation that often surround climate change. This requires staying informed about the latest scientific research and being able to articulate a biblical perspective on the issue. By presenting accurate information and countering false narratives, Christians can help to create a more informed and balanced public discourse. Ultimately, fighting back against the fake climate change agenda requires a deep understanding of biblical principles, a commitment to truth, and a willingness to engage in respectful dialogue. By promoting a balanced and nuanced approach to environmental issues, Christians can help to create a more informed and responsible conversation about climate change. As stewards of God's creation, Christians have a unique opportunity to promote biblical values and responsible environmental practices, while also challenging ideologies that are at odds with their faith. By taking a proactive and informed approach, Christians can make a positive impact on the climate change conversation and promote a more balanced and biblical perspective on environmental issues. This involves staying informed, engaging in respectful dialogue, supporting biblical organizations, and taking practical action in their local communities. As Christians, we have a responsibility to care for God's creation and to promote truth and wisdom in all areas of life, including the critical issue of climate change.